Thank you for joining me. My name is KD, and this is My Truth Journey Tarot 777. In this read, I want to talk about or see if we can get some guidance when it comes to the energies of relationships. And this particular relationship is called the situationship. So what's going on in this situationship? First off, I gotta set a disclaimer and ask that you keep in mind though that this is a general message and it won't resonate with everyone. So I ask that you please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this message intent, all my messages intents, is strictly for guidance. So let's talk a little bit about this situationship and see if we can get some guidance if you're in this type of energy. Now, in this energy, there's the energy of a soulmate. So for some of you may feel like this person is your soulmate, like there is a connection, your soul is connected in this situationship. Yet there's a situation where what can be affecting this partnership or situationship is children. There could be a child involved, a baby mother, a baby father, and this is something that has this relationship in a situationship type status because of children being involved. Also, while pre-shuffling and meditating for the spread, it talks about when it comes to this situationship, and especially if we have to deal with reality. If someone is not committing to us, if someone is not really trying to make this official, then the doors is still open, you know what I mean? But you don't want to, well, first of all, when it comes to love and relationships and these situationships, it's so important for us to love ourselves first. If you don't love you, you can't expect nobody else to love you, So you're being asked when it comes to this energy to stay in the present moment. Don't think too far to the future. Enjoy your life, enjoy this situation, enjoy the moment, basically. But at the same time, don't close your heart off. If someone is not willing to commit to you, if someone is not choosing you for real, until they do, you can still flirt a little. You know what I mean? Again, enjoy the current moment. Now, I already shuffled for my oracle deck. I'm starting with an old school oracle deck when it comes to this situationship. I'm going to use the Romance Angels oracle cards to see, again, this is a message for guidance when it comes to this. So underlying, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, while meditated and pre-shuffling, and I did peep this underlying energy. So, in the pre-shuffle, I'm getting a soulmate. You want to hold on to that because, there is chemistry. But then underlying, when it comes to the underlying energy or, is some type of unrequited love in the energy as well. So, what's going on? digging a little further with this situation and going a little deeper into what's not seen here, it's talking about family issues, healing your love life, benefits as you forgive your parents. So, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because there's some mommy and daddy issues that is still in effect when it comes to this situationship. And I gotta be honest, just thinking about it, when our relationship with our parents is our first basically relationships. And if there's some unresolved issues when it comes to the family and how you were raised, and if you didn't see a healthy home when it comes to relationships, that can affect your love life, because we see what we grow up with and things like that. Growing up, my mom was single. I didn't have a two-family home myself, so shit was crazy, when it came to love and the guidance, the what my mom told me about men, and men only want one thing. And I didn't get the whole that Cosby show, or and I didn't get the marriage and respecting yourself and all the extra stuff. Mom was doing her thing, and not really, maybe not even a loving person. Let me cool out, but you know what I'm saying. So if she's not getting that love and haven't experienced that love, how can she help me want to experience it? So it starts at home. So there's some family issues that needs to be addressed here. Yet at the same time, in this energy, it talks about working on your partnership. This could be a fairly new situation. This might not be someone from your past, someone that you've been dealing with for years. I feel like some of us or some of you may have just gotten out of a relationship, and there's a new situation. So in this situation, no matter what, if this is something that you do want, stay optimistic. Again, don't overthink this situation. Enjoy the current moment as it comes. And let's see what else we get here when it comes to this situation. So in the current energies, you're being asked, there's something brewing, first of all. So it says very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So generally in these situationships, this is just what it is, a situation. And no matter what you may think and feeling like maybe someone is not choosing you and blah, 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 maybe you don't even know if this really what you want for real. Then at the same time, when it comes to these situationships, most times it's just a physical situation. There's chemistry. Again, in this energy, there is an energy of a soulmate as well. So there's a connection. But at the same time, if this is what you want, so I just feel like at the first and foremost, you got to figure out if this is really what you want. Like, is this something that you want for a long time, or is a good time and not a long time, or you want the long time and a good time? So you got to clearly figure out what it is that you want when it comes to the situation. In some instances in these situations, I feel like somebody is into the chase. Like somebody might be in that energy wanting what wants you type energy too. So again, right now when it comes to this situation, there may be some downtime in this situation. There may be some time apart. There might be some silence, and in this situation, in this current energy, you have to decide what it is that you want. So what you want comes to you. And in this energy as well, it's so important not to think about and dwell on what happened in the past, what you didn't get, and again, stay in the present moment. Stay optimistic. This is a new situation, and you're being asked to make the effort in this situation if this is what you want. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So trust your heart. There's some possibilities in this situation. We got some energy of engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, that's some optimism for your ass right there. So, I like the energy. That's what's up if that is what you really want. So, when it comes to the challenge, it's talking about, again, this is something new. And sometime, I don't know, I can't speak for men, but I can speak for women. Like when the chemistry is good, all we need is that connection, that feel good, and that's my boo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if somebody put it down on you or whatever. That's my baby type shit. So I don't know if men think like that too, but at the same time, we can't just base it on the physical, and the chemistry. So with any situation, any relationship, any dating or courting, things like that, it's about taking the time to get to know each other. And that seems like it's a challenge right now. Because as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen. And some people are afraid to show themselves and show who they are. Some people don't think that they deserve love, and that's a challenge in this energy right now, believing that they deserve love. So like I said in the beginning, how you have to love yourself and know that you deserve love. And when I heard a long time ago how people love people who love themselves. You know what I mean? Protect themselves, take care of themselves, you know what I mean? So you have to know that you deserve love in order to get what it is that you do want, you know what I mean? So there's a situation with this ex-partner. This could be in your energy or in your partner's energy. Again, take what resonates, and as well as it could be both. Because like I said, that, there's some children involved here that's affecting this situation and maybe affecting the progress in it because of the children. And, we have to think about, will this person get along with my child? Will they like my child? Or, you know what I mean? My child like them? And, it's just, then how my baby mother or my baby father going to feel if I'm in a new situation or a new relationship. So it's a lot of factors that is taking place here. Excuse me, I feel like I'm talking fast, so pardon me. So a challenge here is in clearing your energy from an ex-partner as well. Your ex has to be released in order to move this situation, and this could be in your part or in your partner's or both. So if this is a situation that you want, for some of us, hopefully all of us, hopefully something good is coming. We got the energy of a honeymoon, enjoying bliss and holiday time together, so good things can happen. Religious factors are a factor here as well. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So So when it comes to religion and when it comes to spirituality, basically it's like our soul, our spirit, our body is sacred, I feel like. And how we treat ourselves is going to dictate in our beliefs, in our morals, our integrity, things like that is going to play a factor here. If someone doesn't have a connection with God, if someone doesn't have connection with their soul and their spirit, if someone has these childhood wounds that they haven't healed and or addressed, I mean, that could really definitely fuck up this situationship, fuck up a relationship, marriage, all of that. Friendship too. You know what I mean? So if you have to, again, get to know your partner, understand their beliefs, respect ourselves in this energy. If this is something that you want to elevate, I'm going to say, because it looks like good things are available in a new situation. For some of you, this might be the one. And for some of you, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to dig a little deeper into it. So far, I like it. And for those of you that are in a situationship with someone and, you like them and it's the sex and it's more, you know what I mean? It's more than just the sex. You have a attraction to them. You like going out together. You like spending time and all of that. This possibly could be a soulmate for you. And you're being asked to trust your heart, trust your mind, trust your intuition. You're being asked to enjoy the moment. Don't think too far ahead in this situation. Get to know this someone, etc. So let's clarify a little bit. Alright, so I want to clarify with my Shadow and Darkness Oracle deck. Now, I'm just pre-shuffling this deck, and the card of deception keeps popping up. So I feel like deception wants us to, wants our attention, because there's a deception in the energy. Now, this is me on the brighter side with the Romance Angel Oracle deck, right? But we have to be able to look at our shadow side, or the other side of this situation. So for some of you, there may be an energy of deception circulating. You may fear someone might be deceptive. There could be some trust issues and things like that in this situation. And you're being asked to release fears, it seems like. But I'm going to go to the book on this one to get a bit more information. So it states that you may share power fairly and effectively without ceding your own or taking from others. Let me say that one more time. You may share power fairly and effectively without ceding your own or taking from others. Try a solution that allows for more honesty rather than deception. Drawing this card may be a sign that you are experiencing problems because of opposing viewpoints, beliefs, or opinions with other people. It could be an indication that either of you or someone else is attempting to force your impressions and ideas on others and running into disagreements. At this moment, be cautious to prevent challenges by being aware of who is able to maturely communicate and handle disagreements. Finding your tribe of people who share your beliefs can assist in opening the energy channels, allowing you to freely express your thoughts and feelings. Recognize that each individual has a distinct set of values and beliefs, as well as a unique path and journey to take in order to realize their full potential. On the other hand, this could be a reminder to be true to yourself and your convictions. Do not allow other people to stifle your beliefs or restrict your views. Keep in mind that there are opportunities and places you may go to escape someone's oppressive attitude, even if it's only briefly. This is certainly important if they're trying to make you embrace values and views that are contradictory with the kind of life you aspire to lead. Although it can be a difficult lesson to learn, it is important to stop giving your power away to those who are restricting your voice and refusing to listen to you. Stop fighting a losing battle and enter the energetic flow with people who share your viewpoints. After all, like attracts like. So how about that, collective? So for some of us in this situationship, it's something that we gotta pay attention to and how someone may make us feel. It seems like there may be a break in this energy because of disagreements, because of you both not seeing and having the same viewpoints. So it seems like it could be it may be some me time in this energy right now. Some me time is needed in order to see things from a different perspective, or in order to stand your ground because of your perspective. Then in this me time, maybe you need to reevaluate the situation and, maybe could see it from another point of view. But there's a situation here with communication. And for some of us, if not all of us, in this energy right now, in this situation, a decision needs to be made here. Shoot. 1 minute, we got love in the air here. But I just feel like I don't know yet if this situation is it, or if this is, new love coming in. Because there's wounds here because of past situations, again, from parents, from loved ones, an ex-lover as well. Again, children are affected in this situation or is a factor in this situation. And people, this could be you or this could be someone else in this situation that's currently wounded, feeling limited, and there's some apprehension here because of the wounds that someone may have been that had in their life, and these wounds need to heal. And at the same time, we got to give people time. Everybody is not on that same time. Also, it seems like in this situation, you got to see if this person is too wounded or if they're willing to heal it. And you'll know by their actions. So, because of these wounds, there's doubt as well. And I believe this is why this is a situationship. Somebody might be afraid to submit. Others may have low confidence in this situation. So there's some work that needs to be done inside, outside. Like someone has to have time to love themselves and address these issues, because it's a possibility so you can sabotage the situation. So it's time to take a direction. It's time to find where you want to go. Do you want love? Do you want the marriage? Do you want the baby carriage or what have you? So it's that like attracts like, right? So if you're in the energy of loving yourself, if you're in the energy of addressing your wounds, and if you're in the energy of opening up in this situation or be willing to open up, there can be some change here. There's still some good, there's still some hope here. All right. So yeah, right now it's some blocked energy because of everything that I just mentioned. So stagnation, there's some obstruction in this energy, and the challenge is courage and having the strength and being determined to get what it is that you want. If this is someone that you want to be in your life, you have to, fight for that. You know what I mean? You have to have the strength to be patient. You have to have the strength to heal. You have to have the strength to stand firm on what it is that you want out of this situation, out of any situation that you deal with. So balance is needed. Having to be in harmony with yourself, and also balance is needed, and be in harmony with this relationship or situationship. So let's just see, why is this relationship, or why is it currently blocked here? See if we can clarify blocked. So there needs to be some togetherness in this situation. There's a situation, again, wounds and doubt and fear that's blocking this situation and making someone afraid to work together. Yeah, so at this time, it's a pause in this energy, because we have to decide what it is that we want. Because low self-confidence, being afraid to commit, being afraid to submit, being stuck in this negativity collective, this energy of negative energy. So it's a possibility that the past is trying to bind you to what happened in the past. This could be, I don't know, I feel like from generations. This could be something in your family where people in your family don't have healthy marriages, don't stay together. There's a lot of single people in your family, and so this could be a form of like a generational curse here. Again, this situation with your ex is trying to, there's the energy trying to hold you to that energy from your ex, that like you don't deserve more, and possibly being afraid that everybody's going to end up being like your ex. So you're being asked to be patient with this situation, collective. Um, Healing yourself at this time, addressing the wounds, addressing the doubt, addressing the fear in this situation. So let's get a bit into the tarot. But I see here that I kept you guys for already 30 minutes, which was fast. What else do we need to know here? So there is possibilities in this energy for something good. But we have to be careful that the past, the situations from the past, don't dictate our future. Not staying stuck in this type of energy that on both sides is like a self-sabotage. And this is something that needs to be addressed when it comes to this situationship. All right, so I'm going to break this into two parts. And just keep this with the oracle messages. But collective, just to summarize this message when it comes to your situationship and the energies. So very soon, a decision has to be made. Very soon, a conversation is going to take place. And very soon, you have to make a decision if this is the situation that you want to invest in. The choice is yours. We all have free will. And then at the same time, very soon, on the other side of this, there's going to be a conversation. And in this conversation, you're going to be able to determine, again, if this is something that you want. For some of you, if not all of you, all of us, I hope that if this is something that you want, everything works out in that way. I hope that if this is turns out to be something that you both want in this situation, there's an energy of engagement here. This could be your soulmate that you're dealing with. Anything worth having is worth fighting for. So you're still getting to know one another. You're still getting to know different people, or this that special someone's viewpoint and their beliefs. Right now, there may be a pause in this situationship, and it's because it's needed in order to determine what's blocking you, what could be blocking this situation because of the stagnation. And I have to let you know again, it's something with a child, it's something with children that's affecting this, slowing it down, stagnating or obstructing you in this energy, as well as this past situation, ex-lover, etc. Also, it's upbringing, it's childhood, it's wounds from faulty relationships, single parenthood, no relationship. I believe it's wounds from just not seeing healthy things when it comes to relationships. And that's why you have to determine what it is that you want in this situation. if you want love and you want the marriage and you want the baby carriage and things like that, and you know that you deserve it, we all do. And don't settle for anything less. What's challenging you in this situation is overthinking. Or if it's not you, it could be someone else in this situation. It's the overthinking. It's the low self-confidence, not believing that you deserve love. It's this situation with the ex in this energy. It's the hurt, it's the pain, it's the doubt, it's the fear that's trying to bound you to this energy or bind you to this energy. There's an energy here of the past trying to hold on. The generations of bullshit in relationships that's stopping you, where your life is what you make it. Your relationship is what you make it. If peace is what you want in your relationship, if longevity is what you want in this relationship or situationship, you have to invest in it. And at the same time, you have to know that you deserve love. Again, this could be somebody's soulmate in this energy, and I wish you the best of luck with it, Do what's right, have morals, have integrity, have respect for yourself and your situation. Be patient at this time. And take your time with this situation. Put the love, the care, the nurturing into this situation if this is what you want. And it's so important for you not to be afraid. The situation with your ex showed you what you don't want here. Now it's time to focus on what it is that you want. There's a new cycle. There's a new chapter that's available to us right now. And I'm asking you not to self-sabotage. I'm asking you not to be afraid. So I'm going to end this read with a final message from the unshakable inner peace. And I'm going to do another read and see if we could tap a bit more into this energy and get into the tarot and see what the tarot may have for us. So it seems like there's some infiltration a little bit in this energy. Like there's a negative trying to tap into this positive energy that we have here. This positive opportunity that you may have here. Again, the doubt, the fear, that's not God, that's in your energy. Having you doubt yourself, having you not love yourself, having you think that you don't deserve it. So that's the energy of the devil, or called the devil, and his menaces out here. Dennis the Menace, So you have to rise above certain energies and know when energy is not yours. Because sometimes possibly an argument with your ex, an argument with a family member, argument with even a stranger, a friend or whatever, can spill into your relationship, your situationship, you know what I mean? And sometimes when you communicate, the energy that is coming towards you may be from that phone call from the baby mother or the baby father. Maybe a situation, a trigger from the past or the ex. So many of you are empaths, so it's so important for you to understand the energy that you're in and understand that all energy is not yours. And even in this situation, you have to be patient and not let your ego get carried away. I believe that in this energy as well, that you have to choose your battles, because every fight is not yours. So you have to be diligent, you have to be observant. So it says anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is your discomfort trying to free you from? So it says anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. So this could be the situation from the past. This could be something, it could even be something in this situation that doesn't feel good. You know, again, take what resonates, because I feel it's the energy here that you could be dealing with your soulmate. But there's also an energy here that this is a situation, this isn't your soulmate. So you need to let this situation go in order for you to attract that soulmate energy by you being what it is that you want to attract. Then for others, it's this past relationship that again is trying to bind you to doubt, to fear, to low self-worth, to low self-confidence and things like that. So this is something that you need to create a boundary with as well. So it's a lot going on here. Let me see if I can get just one last final message to end this spread. What guidance to end this spread for, I don't know, just some peace when it comes to this situation, because it's all over the place. So right now you're being asked to take a moment to yourself. And take responsibility for your life, it's stating. Knowing that you create what it is that you want in your situation. So it starts with you. So for some of you, for some of us, if not all of us, where we are right now when it comes to this situationship, this isn't where we really want to be. So you're being asked to figure out where it is that you want to be, so you can move in that direction towards it. You cannot make a mistake, it says. There are infinite possibilities available to you, so don't be afraid. The universe rewards motion, not stagnant or stuck energy. You're being asked to breathe, because in this moment right now is what matters most. And I'm going to end with a message on that final card. So again, this is not your practical situation. This is not practical about where you want to be at in this situation, where you want to be at in your life. And now it's time to start putting the effort in yourself, the effort in your situation, to move it and to achieve and have what it is that you truly, truly want at this time. The present moment is the key to your freedom. Learning how to be present is the greatest path to liberation. When you overthink, you are trapped and cannot reach a solution. Excuse me, collective. The ego will try to convince you that the present moment doesn't matter, that only the past and future have importance. But this is the tricky place to keep you frantic. The present moment offers calm, and when you are in peace, the ego cannot exist. You're being asked to free yourself from overthinking the past and worrying about the future by being present in the moment. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, and do this again for a total of 3 times. I had to do that, collective, and I hope that you'll take a moment to do that as well. As you breathe in, you allow more oxygen into your system, which helps as purification and grounding support. Your breath can help transform your experience of life. Take this moment to connect with it. Spend time each day focusing on your breath for 3 to 5 minutes and watch how you shift to a more balanced state. When you use your breath to connect to the movement, you also move past your mind's perception and ego worries. Whatever this moment contains, choose to be in it fully and connect to it with deep, nourishing breaths of self-love and gratitude. When we focus on the problem in our life, we can't see the way to solutions. But in this moment, hold on. You have the power to use your breath to connect to the here and now, where you are free. Your power lies in your ability to connect to the present moment and see it for a miraculous gift it truly is. Start to practice being more present by using all your senses. Go outside into nature and smell fresh grass or flowers. Touch the petals or tree bark. Take in the fresh scent of the air. See the beautiful blue sky and listen to the sounds of the birds. Focusing on the moment with your senses is a great daily practice to help you be more mindful. Further healing can come from the design this card's image. The natural citrine crystals are part of the oracle reading. With its pure yellow energy, citrine encourages fullness of life, fresh beginnings, and new pursuits. Citrine does not hold or accumulate negative energy, but rather transmutes, dissipates, and grounds it, making it extremely protective for your environment. Further confirmation that you are safe and secure. Also notice the flower of life's sacred geometry. This has been used since ancient times in many cultures around the world to symbolize creation, and it reminds us that the unity of everything, we're all built from the same blueprint. You can hold the card to your heart. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skip that part. But, breathe. This moment matters most. How can you focus on the moment and appreciate all that is well? So it seems like it's about you, collective. This is the card of the number 13. And for me, it's about understanding the importance of balance, choosing to be in the present moment, choosing to balance ourselves, choosing to be again in the present moment, and really get in touch with ourselves and not so much looking for outside of us, not so much looking for the answers, Whatever you're looking for when it comes to the situation, the answers rely, or they're inside of you. The answers rely in you. So it's a lot to unpack here. And I feel like that's why this is a situationship, because I don't believe that either party is currently clear here just yet. It seems like both of you in this situation have been through a lot. Both of you in this situation are dealing with a lot. Both of you in this situation may still have things to unpack here. And it just starts with you. Again, like attracts likes. So, you are what you attract. Like attracts like. So, if this situationship, if someone is, look at it, So I want to keep in mind, though, I'm not saying that this is not a good reading or what have you, and it's not a message in here, but stay optimistic. Keep your vibes high. This is not the end of the road. We just have to do the shadow work. We just have to heal, because Dennis energies and the menace of the world, to not believe in love, to not believe in happiness. Dennis and the menace in them always trying to stop this type of energy and bind you to generational curses, stop you from breaking curses, stop you from elevating in your life and in love. You know what I mean? So it's time to combat this energy of Dennis and his menaces, and decide what it is that you want when it comes to the situationship in your life. And go for it. So I also feel like saying, like, this is not going to happen overnight. So anything worth having is worth fighting for, worth working for, worth nurturing, and worth being patient for, and getting to know what you're doing, getting to know yourself, getting to know what it is that you want. And it could definitely come to you. So I took more of your time than anticipated. I do hope that this message did help someone. Please join me on my next reading to see if we can get a bit more information, see if there's more we need to know about this situation. And I do thank you for your time. Again, my name is KD, and this is my Truth Journey Tarot 777. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined. And I do hope to see you next time. Peace.